I pour liquid nitrogen into a bowl, get my mandolin sitting on top, and make some fine shavings of the coconut cream, which fall straight into the liquid nitrogen and create these crisp, creamy shavings. And I think it looks beautiful. I think the colours pop. Yeah, I'm really proud of this dish today, and I just want that top 3 spot.
That's pretty.
That looks pretty as a picture. What is it?
Strawberry sorbet with a cucumber granita, lime and coconut jelly, compressed strawberries and coconut shavings.
Very impressive.
Just beautiful. Looks like a little summer garden.
I'm going to jump in. Leave some for the guys. All I can say is, Eliza, wow. That is so good on every level.
Yeah, amazing. I love the softness of the jelly, the iciness of that cucumber granita, which goes so well with the strawberry, and the coconut shavings.
It works.
So delicious.
If I got that served in a very high-class restaurant as a refreshing course straight after a degustation meal, I'd be super happy. You should be very proud.
Thank you so much.
That might be one of your best dishes you've ever cooked.
I'm absolutely blown away. Peter Gilmore likes my dish. I didn't, push myself for nothing. I'm speechless. I really am.
Whoa!
Next up, Aram.
That really wasn't a good cook for me. Nothing like I was imagining it was going to look. I'm not feeling proud of myself taking this dish up to the judges at all.
Aram, what's the dish?
A smoked chocolate mousse with a blackberry and gin centre.
I'm not sure the coconut works with these flavours.
It just doesn't make sense.
It throws me because I'm thinking forest flavours and forest floor, and I can buy the chocolate, but the coconut sort of derails that tasting for me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aaron.
That kind of feedback is not the sort of feedback at this stage of the competition you can just brush off. But hopefully, by some miracle, I've managed to avoid the bottom 3.
Tamara. So what's the dish?
Kaffir lime and lemongrass parfait, puffed wild rice, and those frozen coconut shavings.
I actually think it tastes fantastic. Oh, you've done really well.
Thank you.
Sam, your turn. What's the dish?
A pineapple sage sorbet, some chewy pineapple and some toasted ginger cake.
Love the sorbet. It's delicious. One of the best sorbets I've tasted.
Carly.
I've made spicy sambal prawns with a really zesty lime dressing.
There's a lovely level of spice that runs through that whole dish. I like it.
Ben, what's the dish?
It's pork for dessert, smoked vanilla bean ice cream on candied pork with pork crackling.
Crackling might be a step too far.
But it works because the saltiness really works well.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sarah.
I've gone savoury because I just couldn't shake that thought of the raw scallops with that beautiful cold coconut cream over it. This is a risk I'm taking and I love it. I just hope the judges are on board with this.
What have you cooked?
Scallops with a pickled chilli, ginger with the crispy shiso and a lime dressing.
All right. We're really interested to see how this coconut goes.
You know what? I love it. I love it a lot because it really makes sense on the palate. And I think it's so clever, so creative, and we've eaten it all, the entire dish.
Thank you.
You've come up with an idea that's left of centre and you've actually made it work.
Inspired. Just inspired.
Well done, Sarah.
Good stuff, Sarah.
Thanks, guys.
Good stuff.
Well done.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
What's the dish, Nicole?
I've made a white chocolate frozen mousse with a blackberry centre, a fennel sand, a fennel syrup, and then the coconut shavings.
You've got really strong flavours of fennel and aniseed, so they're the things that kind of dominate. Then you've got the blackberries, which are another big flavour. By the time you've gone through all those flavours, you lose the coconut completely.
I've got a question mark over the shards. Is the dish better with them? No.
Oh, God.
Okay, so next, can we see Callan?
I really need that cherry sauce to mix with the bicarb and bubble over and create that lava effect, because that is the dish, so it needs to work today, otherwise I'm in trouble.
What's the dish?
So I've done a cherry ripe bicarb volcano.
They're all dying to see, aren't
He's nervous. Shh.
Here we go, let's just do it. This is it, this is the moment, fingers crossed.
Oh, it's moving.
Come on, you.
Just a little bit.
It's going, it's going. It's going to go.
It's almost bubbling over. Come on, come on, come on.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
Ah, well. It's stopped reacting, hasn't it?
It's a bit disappointing.
I'll tell you what you could do. You can just pour a little bit over it.
I think if there's anything to take out of it was the excitement and fun on the judges' faces.
It was a good idea. You got to do it, haven't you? You got to try.
You know what? You win some, you lose some.
Shall we taste?
Taste it.
The actual little dessert that you've got over this side, I like the flavours. I love the sorbet, the texture of it. The coconut shards work well together, but the actual sauce itself is really out of balance. There's a lot of citric acid in there, so it's like a vinegary sauce, which kind of kills everything else on the plate.
I'm sorry it didn't work as well, but put it down to experience that these ideas that are a bit out there, you need to practice them.
I focused too much on the conceptual elements and the theatrical elements of the dish and lacked a little bit on the flavour and MasterChef at the end of the day. That's not going to cut it.
Oh, what a shame.
See, he's got some good ideas, right?
Yeah,
I like the fact that he just keeps having a go. Next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Diana.
It wasn't a good cook for me. My sorbet didn't work out, and I don't even know if my coconut shavings will turn out properly. But I start to shave the block of coconut into the bowl, and it's going really easily. This has got to be a miracle. So to substitute for the lack of sorbet, I'm going to put a lot of shavings onto the bowl, and that's going to be my frozen creamy element instead.
What have you cooked?
So I've made a chocolate mousse with blackberries, morello cherries, and a coconut crumb with the coconut shavings.
Let's taste.
You managed to pull those shards back, that's for sure. And it's classic marriage of flavours.
But really what you've done is you brought us a kind of a simplified, only got 90 minutes version of Peter's dish. So creativity not really harmed the scale. And that, you know, is pretty important in this kitchen.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm happy with how the coconut shavings worked out, but I'm not sure if I've done enough to save myself. Could still be at the bottom.
Final dish we'd like to taste belongs to Eloise.
I've changed my dish completely. So this is essentially going to come down to my flavour combination of lemon, coconut and rosemary. Just hope I've made the right call.
Eloise, what's the dish?
I've made nectarines with lemon, rosemary and coconut.
Well, I think you're right in trusting your instincts. Rosemary and coconut with lemon and with the grilled nectarines. My God, it works. Well done.
I think you've smashed it. I think you've smashed the shards, you've smashed the deliciousness, and you've smashed the creativity.
You're proud of yourself, and you should be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
so much. Good on you.
Well done. You did it.
Oh my God.
We really threw you guys a curveball on this one. It was kind of like a mini pressure test inside an invention test. Peter, how did they go?
You know what? I was super impressed today, guys. I mean, you are very enthusiastic, very professional bunch of amateur cooks, and I think you did yourselves proud today.
If I call your name, please step forward. You're in the top 3. Eliza. Dish of the day. Pretty as a picture. And even better than that, Peter said that he would happily put that on the menu at Benelong.
Wow.
Enough said.
Well done.
Wow.
Eloise. Nectarines, rosemary, white chocolate. Who would have thought? Well done. So the final person joining Eliza and Eloise in the top 3 is Sarah. It was brave, it was balanced, and it was beautiful. Congratulations, you 3. You know what that means? You get a shot at the immunity pin. Well done. Good stuff. You deserve the smiles. Back in line.
Sadly, if I call your name, please step forward. You're in the bottom 3. Callan. Aram. The final person joining Aram and Callan in the bottom 3 is Nicole. I'm sorry, Aram, Callan, Nicole, but the 3 of you are in tomorrow's pressure test.
It's good to see, Callan, you've got a smile on your face, mate. That's great, all right? Be positive about it. Positive energy will always do well. Peter, we can't thank you enough. I mean, this is your 10th visit.
Wow.
Yeah?
It is.
You still loving it?
Every time I come here, I'm always inspired by you guys. Amateur cooks that are so passionate like you, and really the biggest ingredient you can have is passion. It's inspiring to see, and yes, I loved it.